Okay, it's 5 o'clock, and you know what that means. It's time for 15 minutes of FAIN. Hi, everyone. I'm the FAIN, Mary Fain Brandt, and this is my new show that we started, and it's just 15 minutes of business tips, thoughts, and trends. But it's my birthday today. So this is the birthday edition of 15 Minutes of FAIN. And I want to know who's watching, where are you watching from? I know my girl Shelly Mitch is trying to tune in and watch from San Diego. We just spent the weekend in San Diego for my birthday. So tip number one, take mini vacations. We left Thursday night, got home Sunday night. I had 3 jam-packed days, seeing family, friends, putting my toes in the ocean, seeing social media friends, eating a lot of food, having some great cocktails with my friends, and just celebrating and being with them. And that really filled me up. Like, I love spending time with friends. That is the biggest present to me. Oh, you're watching, is it Ivy? Ivy, you're watching from Mexico. I love Mexico. It's such a great place to visit. It's so beautiful down there. Thanks for joining me on this episode number 6 of 15 Minutes of FAIN. But what I wanted to talk about is, it is my birthday and I'm a little antsy. I was like, do I really want to go live, you guys? But you know what? I made a commitment to be here at 5 o'clock for 15 minutes to give you some business tips. So I said, Mary, just show up. So today's episode, the tip today, the thought, the trend is being consistent. Consistency, not speed, wins the game. Just like the tortoise and the hare fable, right? It's about just keep going. So if you're just starting your business, it's about being consistent, whether that means consistently working on your website, consistently posting on social media, consistently booking appointments. You have to show up to get your business moving. Oh, I just heard my husband turn on or tune in, and I was like, wait, why do I hear my voice? Thank you, Ivy, for the birthday wishes. So you guys, I'm talking about just showing up, and I want to be honest with you. I don't always want to show up. I know. True thought here, you guys. There are times, I have another show called Bite-Sized Tips for Busy Entrepreneurs, and there are times, and I tell my husband, I just don't want to do my show today. And I have amazing guests from all over the world. So it's not that I have boring guests, but sometimes doing the hair, the makeup, bringing in the energy, I'm just like, I don't want to do it. And my husband always reminds me that once the show gets started, I'm just fine. So you guys, what is that one thing that you don't want to show up for? Is it in your business or is it personal? So for me personally, sometimes I don't want to go to the gym. Anyone out there not want to go to the gym? Raise your hand. But you know you need to go. But once I'm there, I'm fine. So this morning, I met my friend Jessica at the gym at 9 a.m. to get a leg workout in. And I was like, man, I have so much work to do. I don't know. But I went, and I'm so glad I did. Consistency is the key to success. So you guys, what do you need to be consistent in? Every year, I choose a word to guide me. And about 3 years ago, the word was consistency. To become more consistent in my social media game, to be more consistent with my bite-sized tips, to be more consistent with my live shows. And in the process of being more consistent, a couple things happened. I got more speaking gigs, right? I was on more live shows, more podcasts. I got recognized more. I expanded my reputation, expanded my network, increased my credibility and visibility, and landed more clients. So where are you at in your business or your life? What area do you need to be more consistent in? I'm challenging you this week to go be more consistent. It might be getting up on time. It might be, I don't know, someone throw me something. It might be getting up on time every day. It might be reading something every day. It might be taking 30 minutes a day to work on something in your business, but just be consistent. When I work with my clients on LinkedIn, Like we polish up their profile, we optimize it, we create that company page, we create, a list of their strategic partners and brand ambassadors, people they can collaborate with. We create content. But if they're not consistently showing up, their engagement rates are not going to be as high. Because pushing out great content is one thing, but showing up and commenting on other people's posts, showing up and answering questions to people that post on your content on LinkedIn, that's being consistent. And that's what we all need to do today to be more successful. My husband said, happy birthday. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. Ivy, I'm really excited that you're here from Mexico watching. I'm just going to check over here a couple things. Let's go over here. So I want you guys to remember that sometimes the next big thing is right around the corner. And if you don't show up, you're not going to get that next big thing. Anyone ever have trouble like going to a networking event? I know my girl Shelly's watching. Where are you, Shelly? Networking isn't everything, or not everyone's thing. And even me, someone who's an extrovert that loves to mingle and talk to people, a couple weeks ago, I was going to a networking event and I didn't feel like going. But I was like, Mary, you got to get back in the game. You need to be consistently networking in person and online to grow your business here in a new state, to establish yourself as the authority here in Arizona, to secure your spot on that stage coming up. So I got dressed and I went, and I'm so glad I did. And I've booked 3 more networking events. Some are virtual, some are in person. So it's about being consistent, you guys. Speed, going fast is not going to win the race at being a business owner. Being consistent with your services, with your products, showing up on social media, showing up in the email, your emails that you do to your list. Hopefully you all have a list. Let me see. I'm going to just look over here for some comments. Woohoo, where is it? There we go. So just show up and be consistent, you guys. Again, I can't say it enough. You've got to show up. And when you don't want to show up, that's when you have to push yourself and show up even more. So you guys, we're going to cut this episode short if there's no questions, because all I wanted to tell you guys is to show up even when you don't want to. So just like I showed up tonight to talk to you guys about consistency, I really didn't want to be here because I wanted to go and start my birthday dinner. I've got people that are waiting for me for a birthday dinner, but I made a commitment to be here every Wednesday for 15 minutes. And I would love to know, like, what area do you think you need to improve or you need to be more consistent in? Ivy, if you're still watching, Joe, Shelly, can you type in the comments where you need to be more consistent in your business? Is it dedicating time to write copy? Is it dedicating time to create social media posts? Is it dedicating time to get out, in the neighborhood and meet people, go to banks and financial institutions and hand them a packet of this is what I do and introduce yourself? Oh, thanks, Ivy. Let's put that over here. Ivy said, it's a great point. Thank you to reconfirm that consistency is the key. It is such a simple tip, simple strategy, simple tactic to just be consistent. But I think sometimes we just forget how important it is. So Ivy, Shelly, Joe, where are you going to be consistent this next week? Is it writing emails? That's another thing that I become consistent over. It used to be like, I don't know, one every other month or one every 2 or 3 months. Now consistently every week, there's an email that goes out. I'm consistent on social media. I'm consistent on networking events in person and online. I'm consistently pushing and stretching myself to learn new things. I think that's important for all of us as business owners and just human beings, that you need to always be stretching and learning. So talking about that, I'm excited to announce, let me find this. I have a lot of banners that I've created here. Well, sorry guys, give me 1 second. Comments. Writing emails and networking, right, Ivy? Writing emails, like once you start writing them, it gets easier. So that is definitely something that once you get on it, once you start writing emails, give yourself like 2 months to get in that groove of like, I'm always writing an email. I'm always writing an email. Are you telling a story and tying it back into your business? I don't know if you're on my email list, but I'm pretty proud of the last email I wrote about the advice from a sea turtle. You can actually see it on LinkedIn as well. Sometimes, you guys, emails and social media posts can be the same thing, right? You can use them for both. So going back to stretching ourselves and always learning, being consistent there, that's important to me, to always be stretching, learning, and growing. And so I'm trying to find out, here we go. So I'm putting on a masterclass series called LinkedIn Remastered, August 1st through August 6th. It's totally free. I've gathered experts from around the world. Yes, copywriting, branding, video, sales, live video, LinkedIn ads, LinkedIn Sales Navigator, LinkedIn trainers to deliver this 1 week of interviews and training. And it's only 30 minutes a session. So like literally an hour a day. You can sign up for the masterclass starting in July, and you can listen to these recordings and these trainings and learn how to level up your game in all of those areas. So I'm really excited to put on this first masterclass series. And you guys, there's lots of prizes because I love giving away prizes. So we have got 6 different prizes totaling $1,000, more than $1,000. So I hope that you'll join us for that. Just follow me over on LinkedIn. Or if you're on Facebook, you can follow me there and connect with me, and you'll see the promotions coming out. Again, I'm going to be very consistent on promoting that on social media, right? Okay, you guys, well, it's 5:12. We're a couple minutes short, but I got to get to birthday dinner because there's some people waiting for me. Oh, hey, Peter. Peter just joined. Good afternoon and happy birthday. Well, thank you, Peter. Let's put that up. Peter's been joining me every week for 15 minutes of FAIN. And Peter, today we're just talking about consistency and showing up. And today is my birthday, and I didn't want to show up, but I'm glad I did because spending time with my network is always rewarding. So I hope that you guys found some tips here, or maybe I've helped you think about where you need to be consistent, what you need to work on. And I just hope that you'll start working on that. And then let me know. Please drop a comment in where you need to be more consistent. If I can mentor or help you in any way, I'm here for you. So this is 15 Minutes of FAIN. I'm Mary Fain Brandt. You can follow me over here on LinkedIn, or if you're on YouTube or Facebook, follow me on those platforms. We go live every Wednesday at 5 p.m. with a weekly tip, tactic, or strategy. Okay, take care. Ciao.